Hey there guys, this is now episode 64. Welcome back to Titan Quest Let's Play. We are now heading towards the Jade Palace. And here, on our way, we're going to be encountering plenty of Dragonians. There's this mage, really annoying mage again. So take care of the mage first, whenever you see a pack of Dragonians. That's the way to go usually. There's some more over here. I haven't tagged the regeneration shrine yet because we don't want to waste it. Okay, kill these guys as well. Alright, might as well tag the shrine now. But yes, this is actually probably one of the most dangerous areas of Act 3 around here. Because there's a lot of Dragonians around here. So you've got to be, ever watchful. There's quite a lot of these fire talons especially, so you might want to get a lot of fire and piercing resistance. And of course then there's also those mages, so stun resistance is a must. And lightning can help as well. And this is a rather easy encounter. And these headhunters, they shouldn't pose too much of a threat really. And we found here a Juggernaut solid plate or something. It's one of the greens. And you'll see in a sec that it's actually a pretty good plate. It's one of the ordinary ones, just got the green bonus, but look at that. Elemental resistance, stun resistance, plus 21% damage. That's pretty amazing. I mean, look at that. Getting some elemental resistance, getting some damage capabilities, losing a bit of piercing. So yeah, I've actually decided that I want to equip it actually. With the right relic, it could serve us really well, because it is about time we actually changed our armor, because we're still wearing the same armor from Act 1, and that's probably why, some of the hits actually hurt us, like when in the last episode we met the Tigerman hero, Jun Shan, and he's quite quite an offensive guy. He hits hard, so you don't want to be wearing, paper thin armor when he's coming charging at you. So yeah, I've decided to put it on. Yeah, look at that huge stun resistance it was giving us. 75% it was making our stun resistance. Alright, and out of relics I've decided to choose Jade Emperor's Serenity for the lightning resistance, which we can now have 35, and now we have quite high fire as well, 54. And stun is 75, so we've gained on quite a lot of resistances right there. So this was quite useful. We didn't lose too much offensive and defensive ability, but the only thing is the visual aesthetics of this armor are a bit strange. It's not as good looking as the other armor we're wearing, but who cares? I want to survive. I don't care about looking cool. I want to live. I want to have 0 deaths at the end of this. Not likely, but a man can hope. And here we've got another camp of Tigerman. You got to be careful. There's pack leaders. And once again, I forgot to assign the Colossus form, which we got the Colossus form during a level up, and I forgot to assign it once again. This is just getting ridiculous, Don't forget to do that. Always check your skills, but I obviously don't follow that advice. And here's another Tigerman hero. We got one of the mages this time. I was hoping we'd meet one of the mages. You gotta be careful with these guys, This guy's name is Shao Xin, the Wanderer. You see, he's not as bad. We killed him quite fast. He's not as bad as Jun Shan, although still, you gotta be careful even with the mages, because they're generally more powerful than the regular guys, the regular Tigermen. And you gotta be especially careful when there's, there's 2 of them. There's another one around. I don't know why these mages keep twirling their sticks all the time when they're not engaging in any battles. But yeah, as far as I know, there are 3 Tigerman heroes, 2 mages and 1 melee guy. So it is always possible you encounter 2 mages at the same time, or a mage and a melee guy. And they could come in combinations with the pack leaders, other mages, or any other, regular Tigermen. Tigermen are not the kind of monsters you want to mess with. And the same goes for Dragonians. I decided to pick up this insulated seal, and it's not giving us anywhere near as much fire resistance as we've got on our current ring, so no. There's another annoying Dragonian mage. Just gotta be careful. It's quite a cramped environment here. You might think it's a wide open space, but there's obstacles all around, and he's got a good position there. So you gotta be careful with those stun balls. Another thing we're gonna be, well, one of the things you should definitely be doing once you reach around this area is to be checking the bottom part of the map. Like, try to, hug the bottom part of the map as much as you can, because there's gonna be a side quest related area in here, side quest related place, which has got Set's Betrayal, Essence of Set's Betrayal. Let's check out that. There it is. Don't really need to combine it with anything else. Keep getting these Act 2 relics quite a lot, which is annoying. I wish we'd get more Act 3 relics. I really need that Linez's Guile. We only got one piece so far. Look at that, another Act 2 relic, Jade of Osiris. I mean, seriously guys, what is going on here? I never had so many, Act 2 relics drop in Act 3. And Act 1 relics dropping in Act 2. I never had so much, what's it called? Regression? But yes, as I was saying, you might want to be checking the bottom part of the map here, because there's a side quest place here. If you remember a couple of episodes ago, we got a side quest, Taoist Mage, and this side quest related thingy will be here. I'll show you. You see this destroyed house? That's what it is. You gotta literally just come up right to it. There we go, and it updates the side quest, the Hermit Mage. I'm just gonna quickly kill these guys so I can show you. Basically, this is where the Hermit Mage lived, and those Tigermen came and destroyed his house. They burnt it down. There goes side quest, the Hermit Mage, complete. Poor guy, he didn't deserve this fate. Well, at least he left us some treasures, some mahogany chests, so check around. It's nothing but gold. Okay, well, we'll just be on our way. She's going to be heading towards the western side here. This is where you have to be going. There's quite a lot of raptors around, actually. Quite a nice, I guess, farming spot for raptor teeth around here. Okay, did you see that big Dragonian? That is one of the Dragonian heroes. So you've got to be careful here. You see, he's got that aura on that reflects damage back. I'm going to deal with this guy first, and then Sargoth Manbane. He's the bane of all men, I guess. And we've just... looks like we've slowed him down, which is really nice. And he's actually not so bad, if you notice. You know the reputation of the Dragonians. They're tough monsters, very powerful. And after you know how bad they are, to see a Dragonian monster hero must be terrifying. But in reality, Dragonian heroes are actually not that much worse than their regular non-heroic brethren. So there's not too much to worry about. I mean, of course, you should be careful with them, but they're not as bad as you might think. They're certainly not as bad as Tigerman heroes, I think. I think Tigerman heroes are actually stronger. Jun Shan especially. I mean, you saw in the last episode I had to keep running away from the guy. Right, so we're now approaching the ascent part of Mount Shiyun. Let's go down. I have no idea why I have not picked up that insulated crown of foresight or whatever. I mean, it's not going to be useful to us, but it's green. I should have picked it up to sell it. And this mage has a really good position. Look at that, he's activated an aura as well. I mean, the guy's got a really good positioning there. Quite hard to get to him, and he was, at the high ground. But eventually we've beaten him. Just gotta be, tactical. Don't get, move around and don't get hit by those plasma balls. Here, Rebirth Fountain, and...
Why, yes, stranger. You are now on Shiyun.
So, she starts a side quest called the Three Sisters. And, this side quest you actually complete in a slightly later area, just literally after the Jade Palace. So we're not going to be completing it today. We just got another Raptor Tooth. We're starting a completely new Raptor Tooth now. We've completed 2 already. So like I said, this is a pretty good farming spot for Raptor Teeth actually, because there's quite a lot of raptors around here. But yeah, so we got on a Three Sisters side quest from that lady there. So yeah, just keep going around. And by this stage you might want to, start preparing for a boss fight. Hang on, we just got a green shield. It's not too bad actually, plus 5% dexterity and some attack speed. It's not bad, but I'm not going to replace the shield we've got now, because as you know, the shield we've got now is pretty damn good. And like I said, yep, at this stage you start, preparing for the boss fight for Yao Guai, for big fire-breathing demon bull. And he's not so bad on normal difficulty actually, but on epic and legendary he can pack a punch. He can deal, you know, a lot of damage. It's a very deceptive kind of boss, because you might have beaten him easily on normal and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take care of him. You go on epic and you get killed because your fire resistance was too low. And you know, oh, he pulls off that weird attack where he starts jumping about and kills you instantly. So yeah, we're gonna be tackling him in the next episode actually. We're probably not gonna get time for this episode, but we are very close to him already. Okay, so just around this way, it's like it can be a bit confusing where you have to go, but just keep using the map and exploring the edges. Shouldn't be too bad. These raptors are everywhere. They're just hungry or something, starving. Alright, so yeah, we'll stop around here because we're almost at Yao Guai now, and we're gonna tackle him in the next episode. So yeah, and before I forget, yeah, I forgot to show you the 3 Sisters side quest we got there. So we'll do all that in the next episode. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.